Okay. And we were talking about how Rebecca bared twins in thy womb, you know? And we're going to describe the features to let you know who Esau is, man. Which is the red Hebrew Edomite, which is the so-called white man, you know? And we're going to get into basically how, like, it basically breaks down to this in layman's terms. If you're a so-called Edomite, if you're a so-called white man and you had a hand in my nation's blood, meaning you spilled our blood, you led us into captivity, you took advantage of us, you manipulated us or whatever and whatnot, the Lord is going to judge you for that, man. So you better hope that your ancestors ain't had nothing to do with that. And for you confusing the faces that look like so-called Edomites that are not and that are of Jacob, you have nothing to worry about. Stay strong in the spirit, man. I know you be out there on the highways and hedges. I be seeing you out there. I was just watching a video last night with a brother who looked like a so-called red Hebrew Edomite, but he's not. He's a Jake. You know how? Because he's through the spirit. He's vibing with the spirit. He's professing the words of the Lord. And he's doing the work of the Lord, man. So don't let nobody break your confidence, man. That's the point I just want to make real quick before I discuss any of this. Because I notice a lot of brothers that's out there, man, that look like red Hebrew Edomites, but they are not, because they are actually Italians. They are actually Irish. You understand what I'm saying? And many other nations that come into confusing the faces, man, that may not look like us, man. Don't let nobody break your confidence, man. You know, I always like to say stuff like that, man, because I'm just that type of brother, man. That's the kind of spirit that I'm bringing on, you know? But, and for you ones, man, and we're really talking about you Khazars, man. You know, you Ammonites or whatever you may be, man. The ones who say they are Jews but are not, man. The ones who we need to talk to that's running civilizations. Who we need to talk to where the bank getting their money from. Wherever the bank getting their money from is who we need to talk to. You understand what I'm saying? Those the ones that got to pay, man. Because you had the initiative hand, man. You came through, man. I was talking yesterday to somebody, and we were basically describing how Israel, Jerusalem was uninhabited, man. Before World War II, there was no one living in Israel. It was a monument. It was a sacred ground. You had to have clearance to go there, meaning you had to be escorted through there. You had to be, you understand what I'm saying? You couldn't just walk on through. There was nobody living there. Over the past 65 years, I would say, or something to that effect, somewhere close in range, that's when y'all established y'all civilization there. Y'all just moved there, man. You can't pull nothing over nobody's eyes, man. How can you explain that? You can't explain it. You understand what I'm saying? You can't explain that, man. And you 2/3 niggas, man, I just got to keep saying, man, you gonna die, man. The Lord gonna fuck you up in the worst way, man. I promise, man. Because you're not doing the work in the wills of the Lord. You just being a nigga. You don't want to come out here and profess and preach this word, man. Everybody has sins and tribulations. The only person that's perfect in the flesh was Amashiach Yahawashi, our big brother. Ain't nobody proclaiming to be perfect out here. Lord knows I ain't perfect out here, but I'm still trying to do the work of the Lord. What the fuck is you doing? Where's your work at? You driving around, going around eating cheeseburgers all day. Selling dope all day. Fucking on somebody's woman all day. You ain't doing the work of the Lord. You ain't nothing but a 2/3 nigga. And you women, man, I'm telling you, man, y'all the ones that's mainly out of place, man. Y'all the ones that's really mainly out of place, man. You out of pocket. And you know you is, man. But we're gonna get into we're gonna continue into Genesis 25 and 25. And the first came out red all over, like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau, meaning wasted away. That's what Esau means. It means idumia, means curse. That's what it came away. The red pottage that Jacob was cooking actually was the complete representation and similarities of Esau and what he looked like, which is the so-called white man. You know, which he the one. Look, man, you gave your birthright away, man. You know, but we're gonna continue on to Genesis 25 and 26. And after came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac and Rebekah was 80 years old when they bare them. Yeah, meaning they was old as hell, man. Rebekah couldn't even bear children. She was 60 plus years old, man. Isaac was like 80 plus years old, man. The Lord allowed that miracle to work. The Lord allowed that spiritual miracle to work, man. You understand what I'm saying? That's what the Lord allowed. Because you know, if you look today in civilization, you're not seeing no old ass women being able to bear no children. It was one miracle like that where this woman who looked like